Hey guys, so just before the video starts, I'd just like to say that if you do want to try this out, and let's just say it maybe isn't working for you and you just want to try it out, or you just don't want to build it, which is completely fine, visit the room PSI Hangout. Of course it's made by me, and as you can see, we have Starstorm, we have Thunder A, and we have Ground, which the first one, the last one are actually pretty OP. So yeah, make sure to join this room if you'd like. It doesn't matter. So I'll see you guys probably in the outro actually. So yeah, roll the clip. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make superpowers, and by superpowers, I mean elemental abilities. So let's just get into it. So before we get into anything, we are going to need to have back holsters enabled. So if we hit settings and we go to game rules and then we press everyone, grab our maker pen, we have a bunch of these. So the simplest way to have it is if you go to the next page, press override and then it has nothing, and then you should be able to put things on your back. But first we need to learn how to pull out the maker pen, and of course all you gotta do is you just gotta press backpack and you have your maker pen right here. Of course you can hit use and it will spawn right here, or you can favorite it and pull it off your back. So here's basically everything that we're gonna need for this. So in the props tab and weapons, we are going to need a shield. Of course, it doesn't really matter what kind of shield, although I like to use this kind of shield. Then we are going to need, from the gadgets tab, go to gizmos, and then we're going to need the animation gizmo and the clamp. And these two are like the heart of the things. And then we are going to need a trigger zone, so if you press I believe other gadgets, then you go to the final page, you'll find a trigger volume, and it doesn't really matter what the size is, but try to have it around here. And if you're a beginner at this and you just want to use it, you can get a costume dummy. So first off, get your shield and just put it on the dude's back. We're actually gonna close this, so we're basically going to get the shield, put it close to his back, and then move it up until it looks even. Of course, this may take a tiny bit of time, so, you know, because this is basically how it will look like once you get it all aligned. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be, like, like it has to work, kind of like it can be around it. So now we're gonna move this right here on, like, just kind of near him, and then I like to move the animation gizmo down here, and then we're just gonna place the clamp right here. Remember, this is all just positioning right here, so no sweat if it doesn't work correctly. So now we're going to be making our elemental abilities. So as an example, for this, I'm going to be making a bunch of thunder. So of course, easiest way to do this is, all you gotta do is you just gotta, I'm just going to make it be as simple as possible. So we're just going to make it just be one kind of big thing. Maybe with a cone or a pyramid at the end. Actually, that would work a lot better. So we just make our boy like this, and then bam, now we have this. And of course you can duplicate this as many times as you want. You just have to press done editing, or let go your maker pen, and you can clone it as many times as you want. It doesn't really matter, but you know. So now that we have our thunderbolt, I'm gonna move it down just a bit for the sake of this tutorial, although I highly recommend you have it a lot bigger. So now we're gonna get to the animation part, which if you don't know how to animate, trust me, it's not as hard as you'd think. So if you hit wire and then you get the settings, you move all the way up here, you got this, and it will be added to the animation. So now we are going to hit we're going to hit edit, and then we get this whole new menu right here. So of course, we're just going to add one new frame, and this little dot will show up, and it'll automatically put us to the move. So now we're just going to want to make it go all the way down to the floor. And of course, if you want to add extra things, no worries. So now that we have this, I am going to make it go through the floor, just because it looks a lot nicer. And so yeah, now we have our animation part done, and if you want to check it, hit configure, and then configure the 0, and then hit 1, and of course it'll start doing this. Of course you aren't going to want the animation on ping pong for this, so just a little reminder. So now for this next part, this is a lot of clamping, so for this, I do have to stop the animation, unfortunately. Pretty sad, I know. So, if we press wire, we're going to want to wire these settings to our thing right here. We're also going to want to place it on the animation gizmo, just then it'll follow us. It is kind of crucial, I'd say. And then, for the base, you're just going to want to wire it to the shield. And, so yeah. Now for this part, we're going to want to hit wire, and we're going to want to do one entering zone. You're going to want to take the red pin, and we are going to want to put it right onto here, which is play. So now, every time you go into that zone, it will... of course, as you can see, it's still doing it. So if we hit configure and we configure the animation gizmo, we have our speed percentage, which you can make this a lot faster if you'd like. I'm gonna leave it at maybe 300. Of course, it can go faster. Of course, and as you can see, it's just rapid firing. But in order to stop that, we just hit stop at end. And as you can see, it will just stay there. So now everything is really done. So now we just got to unfreeze this. It'll fall off. We put this on. And now every time we put our hand forward, it will launch a thunderbolt from the sky. Of course, you can experiment with this as much as you'd like. This is just a freelance tutorial. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're watching this from Discord, make sure to give it a check, because that can help me get things such as the tutorial down. But yeah, I hope this video helped you. If you liked it, smash like, smash subscribe, give me a cheer, I don't know. Just do all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.